Great rising, great rising. Look at the apples that fell from the tree. How cool is that? Look at the birds in the tree. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Listen to nature. This is like the most peace you can have. No alarm clocks, no time clocks, no stopwatches. No one dictating to you that you need to do this or do that. You just do it, you know? Rise and grind, rise and grind. Most of y'all is probably still in the bed. Most of people are still in the bed. Where I'm at is early rising. Time, I don't know. I have the time blocked on my phone, so I can't see it. But I'm here. Look how beautiful nature is. Walking through, looking at everything so beautiful. Hey, great rising, PHC. Good to see you. It's been a minute since I seen you, but it's good to see you, even though I don't physically see you. It is. It's such a beautiful place. Gorgeous. Yes. Look at there. Just nature at its finest. Fall is setting in. Fall is setting in. Look at that. The leaves are beginning to turn colors. They're so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Hello to everyone. I'm here. Just walking. Getting my steps in early. When I get back, I'm out here with my grand princess. She's riding in the stroller, chilling. I would love somebody push me in the stroller, right? Great rising. Life with Wanda, great rising. Thank you for coming through. I'm out here taking my morning walk, my rising walk. I'm just taking this stroll with my grand princess and taking in this beautiful scenery. I've done this every day that I've been here. As y'all know, Wheels was up on Wednesday, so I've been out and about doing my thing, hanging out. Just everything here is just so pretty. Look at that. Beautifully lined trees. And we just passed the apple tree back there. Just really nice. Hey, great rising. Lily, great rising. Welcome in. You see it? Oh, look at the birds. Yes. Look at those birds and the squirrels. They out here having a great time this rising. Loving the squirrels. Look at that old car in the yard over there. All right. Let's see what I got going on here. Whew. What are y'all doing this rising? What are y'all doing this rising? Did you get up? Did you stretch? Did you drink your glass of water? What did you do to start your day today? Did you say affirmations? Did you show gratitude? Like all these things matter. Or did you wake up with a mind full of what I need to do today, what I got to do today, what today is going to bring? Or did you go to sleep last night with all the things you needed to do today, because today is Saturday and this is most people's days off, right? Oh, yeah, 100%. It's the same time here. Just probably, I mean, it's somewhere around there. It's around 7 or 8 o'clock. I don't know. I'm not looking at time. Time for me does not exist, you know. In this time and realm, I'm actually absorbing that time does not exist at this time, because, I mean, why do I care what time it is? I have nowhere to be. I have no schedule. And that's the best way to live. Just wake up and do what you need to do. I actually woke up and I sat on the side of the bed. You see them? You see they're chasing each other? Yes. Yes. I woke up and I just decided, sat on the side. I see it, big girl. I see it. Yes. So pretty. They're everywhere. Look at the squirrels and the birds. Just free. Free like I feel right now. The birds and the squirrels are free like I feel right now. Great rising, Jeffrey. And the reason I say that is because when I woke up, well, typically I wake up when this is that day after, you've worked all week. You got this whole agenda of all the things that you're going to do. Either you made a decision that you're going to just walk. I mean, you're not walk. You're just going to lay around and do nothing all day. Or you made this long list of things that you have to do. Or maybe you were invited to some party or some event and you got to prepare for that. But it's not your time. What of that time belongs to you that you're busy doing things for others? Across the way, I don't know if you can see it, it's a park over there. I don't know if you can see that. It's a park. Yes. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate you. And, when you wake up, that's what you have on your mind. So today, for myself, what I had on my mind was I'm going to figure out what I needed to do. Not needed or wanted to do. I knew I would. Let me turn it around so you can see my face. My face, brushed my teeth, got my clothes on, and came out here. And as I was going out the door, my grand princess said she wanted to go on a walk with me. So I brought her. Why not? Not to slow me down in my steps, but my son put her in the jogger and we got to stepping. And so that's it. I'm only thinking about what's next, right? I had me a drink of lemon water that I had sitting on the side of my bed. And, just was grateful, showed gratitude for just being able to not worry about what the clock says or being on the clock. You know what I mean? That's pretty much where I was at with that. Like, why does this clock matter? It doesn't. And that was the best part of this whole entire thing, right? It's not to worry about what the clock says. And so for me, that's what today looks like. And the rest of my days will look like until I return, which I don't know. I'm not even thinking about it, don't care about when I return. I'm not thinking about that time. I'm just thinking about right now. right this moment, in this time, and talking to you. I told y'all I would pop up as I decided to, right? As I decided to pop up. I posted a few community posts for y'all, you know. But for the most part, no need to really have schedules. That's where our lives get all bent out of shape, when we have all these schedules. You know what I mean? We get all this stuff happening. People out here super early in the rising right now. Look at all the fall leaves. Look at these leaves, y'all. The fall has sprung, okay? Look at these leaves. Oh my gosh. Look at this. We're walking through them. You can hear them crunching. You hear them crunching? Y'all hear those leaves crunching? Oh my gosh. So beautiful. So beautiful. I love these trees. So gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So much oxygen. So much to breathe in. Do you know trees represent oxygen? When you cut down the tree, you're taking away some of your oxygen. Trees is what gives us the oxygen we need. It's an exchange. It's an exchange. Nature gives us everything we need. Yeah. Oh, you see it? Yeah. You see the squirrel? Yes. Yes. It is. It's so pretty. Nature is so pretty. Pretty heart. Nature is gorgeous. And the way that everything changes. When we get to fall, everything is turning into, beginning to shut down. But at the same time, it's getting ready for a reset. Because when the spring comes, everything that became dormant now becomes alive again, right? The most dormant season is winter, where nothing is alive. Everything is in somber. If we followed nature to this degree, do you know how beautiful we would feel? Do you know that when food was grown the way food should be grown, and not shipped and not done all the ways that they do now and today? So based on where I am now, it's fall. They probably have a few fall crops out here, and that's what they would live off of. Whatever harvested, they would live off of these things for the winter. Once the winter was over, they would plant for the spring and harvest, and then they would live off of the spring as it continued in summer, as it began to continue to harvest every time it was ready for you to pick it and eat it. And I mean, it's just amazing. Nature is amazing. It's set up for us. If we followed nature, we would be in such a great spot. Great rising, Britt. Thank you for being here. Yes, look at this. Look at the leaves changing. Look how beautiful. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Yes. This here, I would love to be somewhere and experience a different view all the time. Go somewhere and experience how beautiful this is. No, the leaves are changing so beautifully. Do they change like that? Aren't you in Texas, Britt? Do they change like that in Texas? Like, I live in a place, as y'all know, in North Carolina, not where I'm at right now though, but where I have all seasons, so they all change. Oh my gosh, isn't it beautiful, Britt? Like, it is the best. Britt says this is the best time to go for a long ride and see all the beautiful colors. The leaves change. It's beautiful. And it's crazy because yesterday, when I came out for this same walk down this same path, it was not as many leaves on the ground, and it was not as many trees that had changed colors. It was not. Oh, you in the DMV. Oh yeah, you get to see it all. Ooh, y'all had some hot weather this year in the DMV. Cause you was over there complaining about how hot it was. Yes. Yes, so like let me show y'all. Look, all the leaves on the ground. This was not here yesterday. I mean, I know it's hard to believe, but I actually have a little footage from yesterday that I recorded, and you can see that the ground was not filled with leaves. There are a few here and there, but not to this degree. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. And for me, I'm just walking and walking and sharing this time with my grand princess. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how much this means to me. Like I am in another zone right now. This here, nature, family.
No,
This, what you see?
no,
Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, it's raining. Well, hopefully it's raining in North Carolina too, because that way, my, look at that. Look at that squirrel. What is it doing? Okay, let's go back. Let's go back.
no,
Let's go back home.
no.
Okay. She's like, no. Hello, sun. S-U-N, yes. I'm so glad for the rain. I know, I heard about your AC too. My daughter's going through the same thing back home. Their AC has been out for almost a month, and it's been super hot. So I'm ready to turn directions so I can head back. Yep, let's go see the rest of the squirrels. Yep. Yes. She's in here. I don't know you can see her, but she's in there. But yeah. Your blankie fell?
Yeah.
Okay, you going to get it. I see it. Let's get the blankie. Let's get your blankie. I knew I felt something I stepped on. Dropped her blankie, y'all. We had to turn around. Whew. Oh, thanks, Pull Up Ken, for the makeup brush. Appreciate it. Thank you for the love. Thank y'all for being here, joining me for this walk. All right, let's get it. There you go. There you go. By the way, my grand princess is 2 years old, and she loves nature. She loves fruits and vegetables. She is like a winner. Pull up Ken. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Yes. The reason I'm not showing her is because I'm not too sure about how my SUN, my son, would feel about her being on camera, so I don't show her. Okay, so, but she's here. Yes, rising walks are the best. I feel absolutely rejuvenated, and thank you again for the makeup brush. I feel so rejuvenated. Yes, it is a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. That's crazy, pretty hard, because do you know, I have this vision for a boat in the same way that you just wrote that. It's a beautiful thing. That's the name of my boat. I visualized this boat some years ago on the water while I was sitting at the ocean. And I didn't see any boats, but I visualized the boats. And I said, that's my boat. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, absolutely it is. It is, sis. You know what I'm talking about. Great rising, Monique. Great rising. I'm out here in nature. Look at all that nature behind me. Yes, we are enjoying this time together. Just simple time. Nobody telling us what to do, how to do it. I don't understand. Like, that's true freedom. True freedom. I was listening to this shaman, I guess is what you would call him. I don't even know if that's what he is. But he spoke such great knowledge about the things that, we think that the world outside of us is against us, when really we are against ourselves on the inside. We're fighting every day with our internal beings, and we blame the things on the outside for the reason that we are in situations that we were in before. You know what I mean? I got it, baby. Here you go. Let's tuck it in so it don't fall again. Tuck it under your feet. There you go. All right? Yeah, there we go. There, now, that's better. Yeah, so it sounds like, hey, Sunbun. Rising 234. My sister, how you doing this rising? Everybody's up. 25 minutes, 3 seconds per mile. It says that I just went 1 mile. My watch did. So he was saying that, we battle ourselves from the inside. The battle is not outside ourselves. And I started thinking about that. Like, yeah, that's so true, because everything that we do, and we're having this whole internal conversation with ourselves where we're battling with ourselves. It goes back to me talking about your first mind. Like, if we listen to our first mind, the battle is not with ourselves. But instead, we go and we battle against what our first mind says, with all of these what ifs and fears. And if this would happen, what if I do this and that happens? All those things. You woke up earlier and fell asleep again. What you say, big girl? You do that thing over and over and over again just to, yay, just to be in the same cycle, in the same loop over and over again, That's what we do. And then we wonder why we're not making no progress, why we're not moving. We think motivation is what we need, when in true essence, you need discipline. Because motivation is an emotion, right? Being motivated is an emotion. What if you don't feel like being motivated? But if you're disciplined, discipline is just doing it regardless. And that's when you actually begin to move and progress. For me, discipline is a love language. It's a love language. You know what I mean? It's definitely something that shows that you love on yourself, and something that you give to others to show that you love on them. We discipline our kids, but disciplining our kids don't mean popping them upside the head and whooping their butts or nothing like that. Discipline means giving them structure, giving them reasons to do things. We want them to be motivated to do something when it's an emotion. Oh, you don't want to do nothing. Well, if it's an emotion and you don't want to do nothing, guess what? You don't have to do nothing. I'm great this AM. No sun, but still wonderful and experiencing this space. Absolutely, my sister. Absolutely, my sister. But I came out here just to share with y'all this rising experience, how beautiful everything looks. I'm gonna take y'all over to the park and show y'all what the park looks like up close, and then we'll come on out and get back to the house where I'm going to be making smoothie bowls for the, oh, they got a dog. Smoothie bowls for the family. Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. I'm not the only one out here taking in nature. All right. So it's such a beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Maybe I won't go up to the park. I'm just gonna keep going straight, y'all. But yeah, I want to appreciate y'all so much for being here on this mile walk with me. Well, it's actually 2 miles. By the time I get back to the house, it'll be 2 miles. You know, sometimes we look at things and call them vacations, because that's what everybody keeps saying. Enjoy your vacation, queen. I don't like that, because that's temporary. And I don't want it to feel temporary. I want it to feel like it's right now, always, and forever. What you manifest in your life shall manifest. What you manifest in your thoughts shall manifest in your life. So how you live and how you experience things is what you will have. If you're experiencing vacations, you'll finish, you experience vacations, you always only experience vacations. Vacations come into play when you are usually on a job, right? Or when you're trying to get to a place where you can go somewhere and do something, or you want to take a hiatus from where you are. No, I call this my time away from time. My time away from time. Absolutely. Because though it's not fancy, smancy resort or, you know, island somewhere, you know, not to say that wouldn't be nice, an island in Bahamas or a nice resort. However, even in that, there's stress behind it, because you had to plan that, you had to put it together. You know, I just made a decision. I'm like, you know what? I want to see my family. Drop it a dime. Scheduled a flight and was like, I'm out. Period. That's it. So that's what I did. And it was just, you know, and I decided how long I was going to be here. I would be here longer if I could. However, y'all know I got plant babies back at the house. So I got somebody watching my babies while I'm gone. So I don't want to burden somebody else with my stuff. You get what I mean? So y'all know I got that garden. Yes, that reset is major. It's major. Whoa, you hear that? What is that? What is that? Yes, I did. I just booked that flight and was out. Y'all didn't hear me talking about that. Y'all didn't hear me say nothing about it. I just did it. And that's how you got to be. You know, you just got to show up that way for, you know, yourself. And it don't have to be no special plan. Just show up. Show up for you. Show up for your family. You know, this was a win-win. This is a win-win. Perfectly. Great Rising, how you doing? How y'all doing? They out walking their dogs. Like, it's nice. It's nice to have people out, you know, see other people with the same visions of, you know, exercise, moving your body. How important is that? No matter where you go, keep up the same regimen. I'm eating the same way. Y'all see the foods that I'm preparing? I'm posting them. I just want to show you, you don't have to be at home to eat a certain way. You don't have to do that. You can eat that way no matter where you go. No matter where you go, you just gotta have your mindset set to that. And you keep up your same regimens, you know what I mean? As long as it's possible. Some type of movement, some type of movement. In this essence, it just so happened where my son lives, a straight stretch from one end to the other and back is a 2-mile walk. That's beautiful. I don't even get to experience a 2-mile walk when I'm back at home. When I'm back at home, I don't even get to experience a 2-mile walk because typically I'm out there and it's short-lived because I have to start doing something else that has nothing to do with what I want to do. All this oxygen I'm taking in is so beautiful. Whew. And the fact that I have my grand princess with me and she is just taking it in too. She loves nature. Oh my God, that's what I love. She was out with the squirrels and the chipmunks. She just loves them. The birds. She loves it. And she loves fruits and vegetables. That's why I'm going to the house and everybody's gonna have smoothie bowls. I fixed vegan tacos for the family. It didn't get a thumbs up from everybody, but because I have the pickiest SUN in the world. My son is the pickiest. So without him having his ground beef or ground turkey, it wasn't happening. So that was that. But that's okay. I like the fact that they were willing to try something different. I got some more surprises up my sleeve. Today ain't the end, y'all. This ain't the end. This is not the end. I'm going to be coming and popping up again. And you see these lives that I'm popping up with, just simple. Ain't no special, grand gestures and grandstands. I'm just being me. Showing up because I feel the best I felt in a long time. The days are even longer. I want to share that with you too. My days are so long. And usually, they usually go by really, really, really fast. When, you take time for yourself. The time goes so fast. You be like, okay, it don't go that fast when I'm doing that other thing. You see, I won't even say the word. I won't even say the word because I'm not thinking about it. Look at those leaves. Woo. Hear them birds. I won't even say the word, but it goes so slow when you're there. But this time right here, went so slow. It went so slow. I looked at the time one evening, because I told you time don't even matter. I looked at the time one evening. Actually, it was last night because my grands, of course, been in school all week. And so I looked at the time because they had been going, to bed really early. They go to bed early. And Mary's like, Journey. And so I was thinking, so when they would go to bed, I'm thinking this, I'm pacing it on what time they go into bed. And I got to bed. And they go to bed super early. My son told me it's around 8:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30. They go to bed. So I'm like, oh, got it? You got it?
Yeah.
Good job. All right. We almost back. All right. So from that time forward, I had all that time, all that to myself, where I was able to just go within and meditate and appreciate my space. I didn't even have to plan for the next day because it didn't matter what I was going to do. It didn't matter. It's just how I showed up. It didn't even matter. Such a beautiful thing. As Pretty Heart Conqueror said, it's such a beautiful thing. It is. It is. It is. Hold on, y'all. I feel like that camera is foggy. Mary, I hope you're having a wonderful rising today. I hope everything is gorgeous. as it is out here. Look at that. Just gorgeous. This is the land here. I love this. So beautiful. And fall is the most beautiful. And when it comes to the colors of looking at everything, the temperatures are usually nice, you know. And my other thing is, that's really, really nice in this is spring, because then you get to see everything waking up, the flowers blooming and everything like that. You know, the summer and the winter have their purposes. And you know, summer is my favorite part of the year because you can do so much, even though it's hot. But you can do so much. The winter, it's just time to sit still, you know. Speaking of fall, y'all know every Saturday, today is Saturday, but we're talking in the month of October, I will be going live doing fall soups, and it's called Saturday Fall Soups. So, Fall Soup Saturday, that's what it's called. I'm saying it backwards. Fall Soup Saturday, that's what it's called. So, make sure y'all tap in. I'll be live at 5 p.m. on those days, making the fall soup of the week. I may carry that in depending on how it flows, but I have so many soups up my sleeve that I want to share, and so I'm going to put it out there. So hopefully y'all tap in on that starting next Saturday at 5 p.m. I'll have my whole list of them out, and you know, I'm thinking about putting the ingredients on there and allowing you to come and cook with me. Lala, welcome in, Lala. Look at this. Whew. We got these apples. That's from the squirrels coming out here breaking open the apples and stuff. You know, I'm in the apple state, y'all, where apples are plentiful during the fall. I really need to go to the apple orchard and just to grab me some apples and some apple cider. OMG. That would be great. Some apples and some apple cider. Whew. Apple cider is delicious. Don't pull that off, big girl. Yep. La la. High Vibe Coach. Thank you for being here. Well, I've made it back to my destination. Let me see how far I've walked today. I'm at 1.78. Not quite 2 miles today. I don't know what happened. Oh, I didn't go all the way to that corner either. I turned around because I had dropped the blanket. So, but yeah. But this is how we living out here. It's so beautiful, so calming. Just beautifully calming. Yep. Just to kind of share with y'all like the middle. If y'all can see the slide in the middle of the yard with its leaves. Oh my gosh, kids have so much fun. At least she does. That's her slide. She loves nature. She loves nature. The big kids not so much gonna be out there doing. They're getting the leaves though, for sure. Look at all the acorns on the ground. Look at that. Look at that. The squirrels are plentiful out here, for sure. Yeah, you see the squirrels?
Yeah.
You see the squirrels? Yeah. What the squirrels doing? They're okay. They're going over there. Y'all hear my baby? Oh, that's nice for sunshine. Well, I'm out. I am back, and I'll talk with y'all soon. Peace and love. Thanks for walking with me.